Hello, my most amazing artist. Today, we are going to make Big Mouth surprise drawings. So you're gonna get a big piece of paper, but we're actually going to make it a surprise drawing by folding it at a couple of places. And then when you decorate and color it, when we open it up, it's gonna have a surprise in the middle. So let me show you how I did this. The first thing I'm going to do is when you get your paper, go ahead and write your name on the back because this is something you can take with you today. Once you write your name, you have a choice. I can go ahead and draw my details right now, or I could fold it first. If you are someone that wants to see where the fold is going to be so you can make your surprise drawing, you might want to fold it first. Here is how you do that. There is a line right in the middle of your paper. The first thing you're gonna do is take the corners of your paper, you're gonna fold it in half, kind of like you're putting your drawing and making it into a card. Now you see my paper is folded in half. This other line right here, we're gonna fold that back. So that's how you'll see the picture. You'll know if you're doing it right because you'll be able to see the surprise picture that looks a lot smaller. Once you take your paper and you fold this line, we're gonna fold it back the other way. Now you can start to decorate. If you would rather decorate first and then fold, you can do that. Some people like to know where their picture will be hidden. So that's why I say you can fold it first. Now, I always start with a pencil just so I can make my details. Here's where you get to be super creative. You can draw whatever you want inside the mouth of your character. I drew some candy, I drew a crescent moon, I drew a little ghost, but if I wanted to, I could just make it a bunch of colors. I could make it my pumpkin eating, maybe some of my favorite foods, like, ooh, I have an idea. I'm gonna give it some pepperoni pizza because that sounds delicious. So I can draw maybe some pizza, ooh, my other favorite food. Maybe my pumpkin's eating. You might be able to guess this one. A strawberry, and I'll do one more of my favorite foods because now I'm just making myself hungry. You might be able to guess this one too. This one is a watermelon. Here's the thing, you can draw it first, or you can just use your crayons to create your drawing. Now, once you are done drawing what's inside the mouth of your monster, here's the fun part, because you're gonna start to add color onto your Big Mouth character. Now for my younger learners, you're gonna use our crayons like you see here. For those friends in 1st and 2nd grade, you'll get to choose whatever drawing supplies are at your tables to use. I always pick one crayon out at a time just to make sure I don't make a mess. And when I color today, I'm gonna make sure I stay right inside of those lines because I want this to be my best work. So as I create, I'm gonna try to go nice and slow, doing my best. And I would probably color this whole background in orange. Now I'm not gonna do that right now because that would take a while since I'm taking my time. But once you're done coloring the outside of your character, then you can take your crayons, I'll use this one for now, and you can start to do the inside as well. This is something you'll take with you today, so make sure it's your best work so when you take it home, your grown-ups and friends at home can see all the really awesome stuff you created. So I'm gonna go ahead and start to use my crayons on the inside of my art. I think I'm gonna make some of this candy red. I might even outline some details. Ooh, maybe I'll choose a different color. And I like, when I create, I like to pick a few colors out, but I put them back in their crayon box just to make sure I don't lose them. So I carefully slide them back in. If you're having a hard time putting your crayons away or maybe drawing something, you can always raise your hand and ask for help. Or I always say you can ask a friend next to you. You have some awesome artists in your classes. All right, so as I create, you see that I'm taking my time, coloring in my details, and making a really awesome artwork. Your goal today is you are going to fold your paper, draw some surprise drawings, and then when you're done, you can practice showing people your super cool character, but then surprising them with what's inside their mouths. Happy creating!